REED-BBS, BBS. Raise your hands if you've been on the edge of your seats, clamoring, hoping, praying that someday Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. get in the ring, a professional prize-fighting ring. Raise your hands. Exactly. No one has sought this fight, yet here it is. Saturday, March the 1st, Barclays in Brooklyn. Brooklyn, baby. Oh, it was all a dream. Tank, speaking of Barclays, Tank versus Rolly Romero was the highest grossing fight in Barclays. For some reason, Houston was the initial location for Tank versus Roach. Never understood that. Didn't end up materializing. And yeah, Tank is throwing his B-More, his Baltimore, his D.C., his Maryland, Virginia, his DMV area amateur homie a bone, Lamont Roach. Throwing him a life-changing bone at that. Baltimore, place where Tank has fought previously, where he's from, and it was not the designated locale for some strange reason. Because it's a local guy that Tank has history with, his energy seems way different. They had a presser recently, earlier this week, and Tank's energy was way different. He wasn't messy. Like with Frank Martin, he was talking about Frank's girl in his DMs. He was flinching at Frank, everything. There was none of that with Lamont Roach. In fact, Tank shook Lamont Roach Sr.'s hand as Sr. approached the press conference podium to give his statements. Tank was very complimentary of Lamont Roach Jr. There's legit respect between the counts. Legit respect between the counts, and dare I say, love between these counts. The only time Tank got animated during the presser was when one of Roach's people said something regarding the bet. That's the only time Tank reverted to the Tank that we know and we're accustomed to seeing in these settings. They fought twice in the amateurs, like 16 years ago. They've sparred since then. Tank won both amateur bouts. Roach claims the first of their two bouts was close enough to where he thought he won, but he's not here to dwell on it. Roach, WBC super featherweight champion. Lamont the Reaper Roach. He dropped Hector Luis Garcia in the 12th round of his title-winning bout. That's what sealed it. The same Hector Luis Garcia that Tank stopped. Now, the fact that he deep down likes Lamont Roach, that could backfire on Tank. I doubt it. When you look at Roach's lack of KOs on his record, I doubt it. But it could backfire. This is a safe, charitable deed Tank is doing here, in his mind anyway. And he predicted a 9th round KO. With all that said, some fighters are dismissive in an almost endearing way. They're dismissive. They'd rather be anywhere else. It was written all over Tank's face. But then there's Tank, who's dismissive in a way that makes you want to dismiss him equally. Like, oh, okay, so you don't give a shit? Well, then why should I give a shit? That's the type of vibe. He gives off that vibe, and I reciprocate that vibe for Tank. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. My man was like 3 hours late to the press conference and shit. Like, come on, bruh. And the only thing revealing that we got out of the presser was Tank saying, after 2025, I'm out of it. Basically meaning he's retiring after 2025. Okay. I don't like the way mainstream boxing fans, I don't like the way casual boxing fans talk about Gervonta Tank Davis. They speak like he's already certified, like he's already proven, like he has this laundry list of accomplishments that just can't be nitpicked. Like he actually has a good fucking resume, a stellar body of work to hang his boxing hat on, and he has none of that. None of the above. So to that I say, after 2025, you out of it? No, fuck it. Retire now. Because Tank Davis is perhaps the least ambitious, high-profile fighter ever. However, I saw on social media someone referred to him as a 30-year-old prospect. And that's exactly what he is. The next time Tank faces a guy that we're clamoring for him to fight with no lame-ass weight restrictions and clauses, that'll be the first fucking time. So yeah, go on and retire now, bro. Why wait? Fuck the Roach fight in March. Don't wait till 2025. Do the shit now. Because that same level, that same dismissive energy that you're projecting, at least I'm projecting it back at your motherfucking ass. And Tank ain't on my pound for pound list. Why? Because he ain't done shit. So yeah, I'll watch the Roach fight. I'll find a stream for it. I ain't paying no money for this shit. And this ain't no shade to Lamont Roach at all. But again, we're clamoring for this. We weren't clamoring for this. And he needs to go on and do something else. If he ain't gonna fight the people we want him to fight, then get out of the game. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackberg Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the District Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.